Tonight, wait, tonight on Tom's River Schools Today, we will take a look at how one little girl gets the chance to fight crime.
And as always, we have a look at some of the events from around the school district. Tom's River Schools Today starts in 2 minutes.
These kids almost had a new community center. A contractor almost volunteered to build it. A carpenter almost worked on the crew. And everyone else almost gave at the fundraiser. They almost gave. Almost. And these kids? Well, they almost stayed out of trouble.
There are some things you simply cannot control. And some really important things you can, like keeping your family healthy, managing finances, preparing for retirement. It's all here in this booklet from the American Diabetes Association because we want everyone to be healthy and happy. Order your free copy of Planning for a Healthy Life now to help manage the things you can control.
Hello, and welcome to Tom's River Schools Today. For Thursday, October 1st, 2015, I'm Shay Branda.
And I'm Liz Necker. Later on tonight, we see how a couple of animals made a break for it.
But up first tonight, we take a look at our elementary schools and our elementary happening segment.
Starting off our elementary happenings, please bring your food for a donation to Westover for Food Drive Friday. Your help can go a long way.
Let's take a look at today's random fact of the day.
Hi, I'm Steven from TV21 with your random fact of the day. Did you know the original prototype for the Star Trek Enterprise spaceship was stolen from the creator Gene Roddenberry's unlocked van?
It's time to take a trip around the world in our 60-second road trip. Can you guess where we are today?
Waiting on the chalice, heading down the Salmon River to the Rangeland Palace, sagebrush all around. With the deer and elk do roam, this place they may call home, where the flatlands stretch for miles, where the mountains touch the sky, and the sun always shines. In Idaho, oh ho, in Idaho, oh ho. The snowmelt forms, cold mountain creeks flowing through the valley down below.
A family in Kansas City, Kansas, found a huge snake in their toilet over the weekend. The family turned to some friends to help get rid of the unwelcome visitor. The snake was stuck inside the toilet's plumbing, so they took the whole toilet outside and used a hammer to break it open and get the snake out. John Marshall has more.
Okay, give me a towel.
Oh my God.
Before Jamie Garcia got the surprise of a lifetime.
Can you get it?
She was going through her nightly bedtime routine with her sons, Andrew and Alex.
I told him, I was like, go potty, and he went potty, lifted the toilet, and he's like, ew, mommy, go look in the toilet.
Inside, Garcia found the unthinkable. We showed this video to Shawnee Pet Stop's owner Greg Smith to find out what kind of snake invaded Garcia's plumbing.
Obviously a ball python, which is these are native to Africa. They're not native to Kansas, but they're great pets. This is one of their best pets going in.
Garcia says she moved in a week ago. Neighbors told KCTV5 those who lived
so.
here before Garcia had snakes.
I have 2 kids. I know nothing about snakes, so I didn't know what to do.
Garcia's friends came over to help coax the snake out, but it refused.
We eventually took it out there and they broke it open with a hammer.
Now, Garcia and her boys have a new nightly routine, checking the toilet before bedtime.
I will check the toilet every time I go to the bathroom.
It's now time for us to take a look at the dictionary.com's word of the day. Today's word is anomia, meaning the inability to name objects or to recognize the written or spoken names of objects. And now for today's sentence. Lillian's anomia, her problems with finding words, had increased too. When I showed her some kitchen matches, she recognized them at once. Visually, but cannot match the word saying instead. That is to make a fire.
Now we are going to take a break, but coming up we take a look at our intermediate happenings.
And we also take a look here at weather, so stick around, we'll be right back.
He covered over 5,000 miles, averaging about 100 miles per day. Manson says he wants to thank all who donated to his cause and wants to remind us that even though his journey is over, it must continue. Tom and Harriet Banks.
Every year, 1 million families face losing their homes to foreclosure. Because they don't know what to do, they do nothing. If you're in danger of losing your home, call us, because nothing is worse than doing nothing.
I knew I needed help paying for college. I've always wanted to be a teacher. I used to make worksheets for my friends to do. No one ever wanted to come over. My guidance counselor told me about federal student aid, and my mom helped me fill out the free application. I got the grants and loans that made school possible. There is a way to pay for school. You just have to find it. My name is Caitlin. I'm going to be a special education teacher. I'm going to live my dream.
Welcome back. Starting off our intermediate happenings at Intermediate South, it's Seminole Spirit Day every Friday. Don't forget to wear your Seminole colors. Spirit wear is on sale in the school store.
All students are reminded if they would like to see any sporting event at Intermediate South, you must go home first and return at game time with an adult. Students interested in student council, first meeting October 5th, and B202 social studies teachers will be making the cycle representative selection. See your social studies teacher or Miss Dilasande if you have any questions.
Switching to Intermediate North, students and staff celebrate Cancer Awareness Day by wearing pink this Friday, October 2nd.
Come one, come all to Intermediate North's second annual You Can't Scare Me 5K run, walk, skip, we don't care. Costumes, why not? Show your school pride as we scare off bullying once and for all. Join us October 4th at 8 a.m. on our Toms River Intermediate North fields. Pre-registration forms are available from your homeroom teacher. Race day registration begins at 7:30. Cost is $10 for adults, $5 for students. Bullies? No way, not in our house. Stay at Intermediate North. Let's take a look at the book fair that the school had earlier this week. Here's a look inside.
I love reading books, it's fun. I often read them with my mum. I like reading to explore. There's no better way, I'm sure. I love reading. There's so many books to choose. Get on board, you just can't lose. Books expand your mind, it's true. Reading books is good for you. I love reading. When I'm sitting on my bed, I go exploring in my head to Neverland with Peter Pan, then off to Hogwarts with a bang. Meet Harry Potter on the way. You're Captain Hook, oh what a day. See mermaids in the blue lagoon. Dance all night by the light of the moon. Go down the rabbit hole with Alice. Meet the Queen inside her palace. To Narnia through a magic door. Listen.
It is now time for our environmental tip of the day. Each day we will bring you a tip that will help save the environment. Let's take a look at today's tip.
Hi, I'm Lauren Rasnack for TV21's Environmental Tip of the Day. You can reduce polluted stormwater runoff. Simply pick up your pet's waste. Don't leave it to wash away after it rains.
Every day on this show, we will be bringing you a tip of the day, so stay tuned tomorrow as we give you another way to help save the environment.
A monkey on the run in Sanford, Florida is back with its owner. Lauren Corn reports it isn't the first time this clever primate managed to escape its chain link cage.
From climbing poles to hanging out on a patrol car, Zeke, the pigtail macaque monkey, wanted to be anywhere except for his cage, a sight that some neighbors say is all too familiar on Sugar Maple Court. A neighbor spotted Zeke eating mail out of their mailbox and called police around 8 this morning. Once officers got there, Zeke continued to monkey around until his owner arrived. Florida Fish and Wildlife says Zeke got out by manipulating and twisting 2 locked latches on the door. But FWC says this isn't the first time Zeke escaped. Back in 2012, we were there when owner Jeff Jacques showed us how Zeke escaped by breaking through 2 layers of his chain-linked cage. Police said Zeke then attacked at least 1 person and was sent to an animal sanctuary. FWC says Jacques then petitioned to get Zeke back and did, only after getting his cage back up to code. We knocked on Jacques' door, but no one answered. FWC says the officers gave Jacques 2 warnings to update his critical incident plan and to get rid of rust on the cage. After fixing both those violations, Zeke returned to his locked cage and will stay there, at least for now.
People heard a dog barking from under the sidewalk. Repair workers in Russia had paved over a stray dog while fixing a collapsed sidewalk, but neighbors came to the rescue. Jeannie Moos reports.
Bricked up beneath this sidewalk was a dog, buried alive, a pregnant dog named Belka. Workers in the Russian city of Voronezh had repaired the collapsed sidewalk, either not knowing or not caring that the dog was using the hole as a den.
We asked authorities and no one would help us. Monsters.
For 2 days, neighbors had heard barking from beneath the sidewalk. A Russian couple who live in the building decided to dig up the dog themselves. It only required removing a couple of bricks and then a little excavating.
Давай, мой хороший, вылази. Давай, мой сладенький, вылази, моя солнышко, вылази. Come on, my dear, come out. Let's go, my sweetheart, come out.
Давай, моя хорошая. There were happy tears as Belka was gently lifted out of the hole.
You came out. You came out. We saved the dog.
They did save her, but she ended up losing her puppies. Donations paid for Belka's medical care and food. She'll soon be adopted out to a home and not some hole in the ground. Jeannie Moos, CNN. New York.
It is now time for another break. Coming up later in the show, we will take a look at your high school happenings.
Tom's River School Stay. We'll be right back.
Cans, water bottles, and clothes. These forms of aid cost more to ship than you think. Cash donations provide immediate and effective relief to those who need it, without the shipping costs. If we all do our part, together, we can provide help across the world. To learn more, check out CIDI.org.
He covered over 5,000 miles, averaging about 100 miles per day. Manson says he wants to thank all who donated to his cause and wants to remind us that even though his journey is over, must continue. Tom and Harriet Banks.
Every year, 1 million families face losing their homes to foreclosure. Because they don't know what to do, they do nothing. If you're in danger of losing your home, call us, because nothing is worse than doing nothing.
Starting off our high school happenings, attention students and staff. The school store is now open to serve you. We are stocked with all your Raider apparel needs, including Champion and Under Armour brands. The school store is open every day after school from 1:40 to 2 p.m. We also have Yoo-Hoo, Snapple, and water for $1, as well as many delicious snacks to get energized for your after-school practices. Stop in soon. It's time to get Raiderized.
Attention seniors, is your college coming to visit? Please stop by the guidance office to see the list of college visits and when their representative will be coming to High School East. It's that time of the year again. High School East Chorus Collection, unwanted clothes, purses, belts, stuffed animals, bed linens. Bring them in a plastic bag to room CO5 by the morning of Wednesday, October 21st.
Attention all of our wonderful East students. We are looking for leaders with problem-solving communication skills to work with our teachers and parents to improve school outcomes related to student attendance, behavior, and overall school climate. We are holding individual committee meetings at the end of this month and would love to have you involved. Interested? Check out the flyer in your teacher's classroom to stop in the main office for further details.
Switching to High School North, every Wednesday is Green Day here at North. Remember to wear your green to help get the word out about the need for recycling and energy conservation.
Moving to High School South, the annual High School South Homecoming Dance is scheduled this Saturday starting at 6:30. This year's theme is Out of This World. It's now time for us to take a short break. After the break, we take a look at your 3-day forecast.
Tom's Over Schools Today will be right back.
But the butcher don't care if you live or if you die. But I've never touched nothing that my spirit could kill. You know, I've seen a lot of people walking around with tombstones in their eyes.
Ron, you can't drive.
Debbie, only at 12. Seems to be the problem, Ossifer. Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
starting off sports, California authorities say an extreme athlete whose feats were seen regularly on MTV died Monday in a parachuting accident. Tom Miller has the details.
On mountains around the world, Roner attempted jumps no one else would or could, soaring off massive cliffs before parachuting to safety.
He was part of that progression in skiing where they started to do ski basing, where they would ski off of lines and then pull their chutes and then land.
His jump so daring, it caught the attention of extreme sports daredevil Travis Pastrana. His Nitro Circus is a who's who in the world of action sports.
We brought him on to Nitro Circus mainly for his skydiving and base jumping expertise, and he was a pioneer of the ski base stuff.
Fortunately, I was able to stop by my favorite drop zone in the world, Lodi.
Roner often skydived in his personal time, as seen here in this YouTube video.
He was really our safety guy on set. He was the person that we trusted the most to give us a fair assessment of, what the risks were, someone that was willing to take those risks. But also someone that was going to lay it on the line and not sugarcoat it.
Roner made his last jump Monday morning, planning to arrive in style at a charity golf tournament at the resort at Squaw Creek. Friend Roy Tuscany watching in horror as Roner crashed into a tree.
He came into the tree with a lot of speed, and that was the devastating factor. It was just disbelief. That's the only thing I can say. It's just something that you don't ever expect.
Here in Tahoe City, Roner had a profound impact on his hometown.
Big in the community, he was a professional or whatever. He's a big role model to a lot of people over here.
A role model who helped shape extreme skiing into what it is today and died doing what he loved.
Wrapping up tonight's show, a little girl in Canada fights leukemia. Fighting leukemia is living her dream of being a superhero. City officials asked for her help fighting crime. The pint-sized protagonist is stealing hearts in the city of Edmonton and across Canada. Nicole Wiesberg reports.
We hear that Oilers captain Andrew Ference has gone missing. A local sports personality kidnapped.
Yes, it's a very troubling investigation. In fact, he was kidnapped earlier this morning.
A plea to a local superhero for help.
But I think if Spider Mabel is out there and you get this message, if you can come down to the mayor's office and be a part of that team. Who are you?
I'm Spider Mabel. Meet Mabel, a little girl who loves Spider-Man so much she dresses up like him and even refers to herself as Spider Mabel.
You excited?
Yes, I am. The 6-year-old called on today to fight crime alongside her biggest hero.
You know the captain of the Oilers?
Andrew...
Ference?
Ference, yes, Andrew Ference, yes.
He's gotten kidnapped.
According to what I've been told, she's pretty good with her radioactive blood superpower, so I figured she might need some superhero help.
Mabel's dream made possible thanks to the Children's Wish Foundation. When she's not battling evil villains, the 6-year-old is battling leukemia.
Therefore, I, Mayor Don Iveson, do hereby give Spider Mabel full access and freedom to Edmonton, Alberta's capital city, in her quest to capture this villain and find our beloved Oilers captain. Good luck to you, Spider Mabel.
You too.
We can use help whenever we can get it, and it's great that Spider Mabel has come forward.
Hand in hand with Spider-Man, Spider Mabel is already making her mark around the city.
Do you know who that is? That's Spider Mabel. Is she famous? She is famous. She's gonna rescue the captain of the Oilers.
Remember, if you have a story you would like us to cover,
or if you have an announcement about an upcoming event, please send an inter-school mail to the TV studio at High School East, or you can email us at tv21@trschools.com.
Also, be sure to tune in to TV21 throughout the day to catch this show, as we bring you stories from around the district. Please also take a look at our website, www.trschools.com/TV21.
Well, that wraps up tonight's show. From Tom's River Schools Today, I'm Liz Necker.
And I'm Shay Branda. Have a great night.